Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your Wawa girl. For most of you that are new, I am, yes, a new YouTuber. So let's get right into it because I know I was so looking forward to Trump's reply. We are going to talk about the 2020 DNC convention, Michelle Obama's speech. Mrs. Obama, we love you. President Obama, we love you. A lot has been said in that speech. A lot of things I have said in my videos, which now you hear it from the First Lady, who's never guaranteed looked at my channel. But she's stating the truth. And it doesn't take a brain surgeon to see exactly that he is not fit for office. When it came to Trump and this pandemic that we are going through right now, my thoughts on him is that he is a murderer. Either way you put it, to me, he is a murderer. He has killed over 170,000, plus people. And because of him, we cannot move forward in our lives. Trump does not support Black Lives Matter. 1, he is not black. 2, he don't give a shit. And 3, I was going to say something, but you know what? I'm going to just stick to this. That's why he has a daily reminder, so that he can understand that to us, to America, Black lives do matter. And I've said this before, like in my videos, where people are like, oh yeah, well, you know what, Black lives matter, all lives matter. Yes, all lives do matter. But guaranteed, if a white man gets pulled over, even if he do something stupid, he's going to go home and see his family. When a black man gets pulled over, now that's a different story. 9 times out of 10, they don't make it home to see their family. And they don't make it to jail, where their family can come and see them. So this is what we're talking about when we say Black Lives Matter. It's not like we're just trying to pick a new class or something, be like, you know what, or trying to be like, KKK is just, you know what, we're just trying to explain to people, when you say Black Lives Matter, it's because 9 times out of 10, a black man gets pulled over, he's either beaten to death, he's killed like Mr. Floyd, or something happens in the care of police, and for no reason. It's because they abuse their authority. Okay. You know, something's like on the tip of your tongue. So, yeah. And look how, when all this was going through, protesting this and that and all this stuff, like, look how he bigs up the KKK, saying, oh yeah, I saw it, you know, I saw the same thing you saw. There were fine people on both parts. Fine people. If you call lynching, raping, strangling, hanging, burning people, you call them fine people, then we know exactly where you're at. That's why you're about to leave office. We don't care if you like it or you don't. That's how it works. Okay? So, yeah. He has divided this country more than it was before, because he encourages things like this. We are about to hit a recession by no fault of his own. Not us. We were quarantined, remember. We can't pay our bills. We can't eat. We're praying that we don't get evicted while he's taking time to sign this or sign that. Like, he is basically cut off everyone's lifeline. Look at what he did with unemployment. How are people going to pay their bills? He doesn't care. Trump is in office, one, because his kids pushed him. Two, because this was like on his bucket list of things to do before he dies. To say, oh yeah, I became president of the United States. And everyone, even the Republicans, your own people are telling you, you are the worst president ever. That's why we all need to come together. Black, white, Spanish, French, Asian. It doesn't matter what race you are. We cannot continue our lives like this. We cannot continue another 4 years like this, because this virus is not going away. And many of you think that it's okay to walk around with a mask. And yes, that's your prerogative, but you are hurting your family. You are hurting other people. And this is why, because of your ignorance and his ignorance, that's why this virus is still out in the air. I'm pretty sure everyone saw Wuhan, China, how they were partying, they were doing this, they were doing that, and now all of a sudden, kids here, I think it was Hollywood, either California or Georgia or something like that, were throwing college parties and thinking that was okay. They've yet to say how many of them came down with the coronavirus. That I'm waiting for. This is not okay. You cannot open schools because this virus is airborne. Okay? That means if I sneeze and you're sitting next to me or across from me, all my spit and droplets and everything else, you're inhaling when you laugh, when you talk, or if your kids have to eat lunch. Boom, your food. You put it in your mouth. Bam. This is what you are not understanding. This is airborne. People are dying because Trump cannot get this under control. We need at least a 2-month quarantine because the United States is so huge. We have to make sure that the people in the hospitals get better and they are done and rid of COVID to come out, to go home to their families, which I think when they come out, they should still quarantine for at least another 2 weeks, because you never know. You never know. They have a vaccine. I wouldn't get it because I don't know what side effects that it may have. That's why I stay quarantined. A lot of people don't give their kids shots. And again, that's their prerogative. So, they're definitely not going to give them the vaccine. So what do you have left to do? Quarantine everyone for 2 months and do it the right way. No gas stations, none of that stuff needs to be open. This is a lockdown, complete lockdown. We have our friends, our families that are getting sick in jails. Hell, the inmates, they don't go nowhere. That means somebody from the outside is bringing it in, just like in the nursing homes. Whatever life your auntie, uncle, grandma, sisters, brothers, parents had left in them, that you go to see them every Sunday, or you could just call them on the phone. They're dying because someone from the outside brought it in. This is serious. You cannot open schools. They mentioned teacher said he is not going back to school because he is afraid for his mother-in-law. His mother-in-law, not even his mother, his mother-in-law. He said not so much for himself, but his mother-in-law, because he loves her. He is afraid of getting her sick. He is afraid. Everybody's afraid of getting sick because you don't know what's going to happen. There was a guy who's recovered from COVID. It's been 6 months. He has neuropathy. He has tremors. He has seizures. He has blood clots. He's coughing up blood. This thing is doing damage to you internally. But yet you still go out without a mask. You still put yourself in danger. I saw a woman, again, I said it on my video, in Family Dollar. 3 beautiful little kids. 1 on her chest, 2 by her legs. Must have been 3, 4 years old. I had my last 3 in steps. She got out of a car. She put a mask on herself. So now my question is, granted, it's not hitting the kids like it hits the adults, asymptomatic, but what happens when she takes that mask off and she gets sick? What if she gets her husband sick, or her boyfriend, or whoever it is? Who's going to take care of her kids then when they both go to the hospital? Too many children have lost their parents because of Trump's negligence, but you continue to vote for him like it's some kind of fucking joke. You continue to vote for him because he's racist. You continue to vote for him because he cares nothing about you, about us, only but Trump. You continue to vote for him because he snatches food from the mouths of many American children. Not yours. Because you have money. You continue to vote for him because you want those tax breaks. And if that's the case, that is very, very, very selfish of you. Because don't think for one moment that it can't attack your family. COVID doesn't discriminate. Trump discriminates. And yes, it affects a lot of the black and brown communities. People are afraid to get a hospital bill on their credit because they don't have insurance to go to the hospital. Or maybe they want to die at home with their loved ones. Shouldn't be dying like this. Should be dying of old age, not of COVID-19. Because your president couldn't get it under control. He'd rather blame somebody else. He'd rather blame former President Barack Obama. Last night, Michelle's speech was right on the money. And the only way your president defended himself was by saying, I saw the DNC speech, and yeah, she was reading from a teleprompter. Everybody fucking reads from a teleprompter. Oh, and she had the numbers wrong. So what? Everybody prepared for today. You know why? They had to do it whenever it was. Because of COVID-19. Because of a pandemic that you failed to get under control. Not everyone is suffering. You are not even a man to say, you know what? I'm going to do this in a fair way. You have to cheat to try to become president again. And I got newsflash for you, Donald Trump. That's not going to happen. See, we messed up as black and brown people. For one, not going out to vote. And for two, thinking that you would never win. Imagine that. It got real at the end when you were talking about putting up a wall. And then again, we never thought in a million years that you would be sitting in the Oval Office. That was like everybody's worst nightmare. But it's not going to happen another 4 years. I promise you that. Everyone will get out and vote you out of office. So be prepared to throw your little temper tantrum. Because I'm not starting this video over again. You will never see that Oval Office. Ever, 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 ever again. Even if your peoples, you know where, want to do this and play this and da-da-da-da, let me tell you something. We are unstoppable. We are unstoppable. And we will make sure that when we went out and vote, this is my first time voting ever in my life when I voted for President Obama. And now, it's going to be my third time to vote you out of office. So think about that. He was a 2-term president. And everyone, every black and brown person that was registered to vote, young, old, everything, went out and voted for this man. And he became president. Just think about what we could do as one when we all come together to vote you out of presidency. You can't make it. So, people, please listen to me when I tell you. We all need to get our ballots in. We all need to get out and vote. Take your lawn chair, take an umbrella, take a cooler, get your mask and your face gear and everything, hand sanitizer, whatever else you need, social distance, and wait in line if you have to. Because, let me tell you something. Joe Biden would have never cut off your lifeline. If anything, he would put it on top of it because he knows the more money you get, the more bills you can pay, and the better the economy works. More money. I don't know if there is a change shortage. Every store around here is begging for change. So, what's that? What's going on? There's no money being spent. There's no money being exchanged. There's no money. So they ain't got none. Money just stopped revolving. You honestly think this would have happened under Biden's care? Biden has been there, done that. Nobody has an issue making this man president of the United States. Trump is... I think he was older than Biden. Yeah, Trump is like, what, 87 or something like that? He done lost his marbles. He's in his beginning stages of dementia. You honestly think we need a president that's senile like that? Look at what he... Sometimes I wonder, does he really honestly believe the shit that's coming out of his mouth? Oh, the mail-in ballots, it's going to be fraudulent, and, you know, you never know, that you'll hear, oh, Donald Trump has been president again, and Donald Trump is the next president again, and I was in tears, like, I can't even explain it to you, like... This was like the most hilarious thing. Like, does he honestly think he's like an amazing president? No. He done lost his mind. When I finally hear Biden is the next president, I'm going to throw a party. I'm going to put birthday hats on all my ferrets. Because it is Independence Day. Oh my God. You have no idea. Biden cares. Biden, he knows what the people need. He listens. He feels it not only here, but here. He knows it. From the time he was vice president under Obama, you can see it. You can just see it. You can feel it. Like, we've never felt so much love in a White House. Like, I've never been this political person, or even to turn on a channel and watch, like, I just watch cartoons all the time. I'm 48, I'm still watching cartoons. Just leave me in my fairyland. But I'm here today because we need to get Trump out of office. But you've never felt so much love from a White House when the Obamas weren't in it. Amazing family. And the First Lady, she was out there. She was running with the kids. They had Easter on the thing. She made food healthier for the kids in schools. It was First Lady this, First Lady that, and she was just amazing. We barely see any of the First Ladies. To me, honestly, I think Melania is just being bullied to go out there and make an appearance, like she's the next Michelle Obama, and she could never be. I don't even think she want to be with him, but she knows she just gotta chill, because that's where her money's coming from. So she gotta humble herself. I know. I can imagine what she goes through in that house living with him. At least now she's got a break. She doesn't have to be up under him 24/7. She got her own room with Barron and, But, yeah, guys. I'm going to make 1,000 videos if I have to tonight to make you understand that we need a leader, a real leader. We need someone who cares about the American people. We need someone to turn the economy back around. We need someone that's going to unite everyone and not divide us over and over and over and over. We need to go out and vote for Biden. So I'm going to leave you with that. I will be making another video. Hello, Witty. This is my Layla. Let me show you. Oh, Witty. Say hello. Hello. Don't forget, guys, please wear your mask when you go out. Eye protective wear. Stay away from people. You don't know who has it. Protect your eyes, protect your children, protect your family. This is the only way our numbers are going to go down. No more dying. No more. Too many people have died, and it's continuing like wildfire. Please. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't care about me. He doesn't care about our families. This was on his checklist. And now he's done it and he needs to go. God bless you all. Please be safe out there.